The only walled city in North America and a UNESCO World Heritage Site, French-speaking Quebec City has a strategic location atop steep cliffs that overlook the St. Lawrence River. Founded in 1608 as a fur trading colony at present-day Place Royale, it quickly became an administrative centre and today is the capital of Quebec Province and one of the most beautiful cities in Canada. In this video, we're going to be taking a look at the top 10 rated attractions and things to do in Quebec City. And just wait till you see the number one that we're going to be showing in this video, something you would never even have thought of, so make sure you watch till the end. Oh, before we begin, you can help support our channel by becoming a member of this channel. Press the join button below. This will help us to bring you more awesome travel videos. Now let's cut to the chase. At 10, Fortifications of Quebec National Historic Site. In the more than 300 years of its history, Quebec has come to possess a variety of fortifications, all of which can be explored on an hour-long circular walk. The bastions, walls, towers, gates and countless old cannon show how well the former French colony was protected. Completed in 1832, the 4.5 kilometers of defensive ramparts on the west flank of the old city were constructed of granite and sand, the only fortifications of this kind in North America. Numerous pieces of weaponry are a constant reminder of Quebec's troubled past. At 9, the Observatoire de la Capitale, Capital Observatory. Atop the Marie-Guillart building, this 360-degree observatory provides more than just a bird's-eye view of the city from the 31st floor. Interactive exhibits introduce how Quebec City developed and grew over the centuries, with a kids' height section designed just for little ones. The panorama extends beyond the old walled city to Lévis, the St. Lawrence and the Ile de l'Orléans. You can also get excellent views of the city from the funicular, Quebec's city's solution to its extremely hilly geography. The funicular runs from Côte-Petit-Champlain in the lower town to Château Frontenac in upper town to save weary travellers from steep staircases. It has been transporting passengers at a staggering 45-degree angle since 1879, most recently updated in 1998 with glass-walled elevator carriages. At 8, Basilica of Sainte-Anne-de-Beaupré. Sainte Anne is the patron saint of Quebec and is credited with many miracles of healing the sick and disabled. Located northeast of Quebec in Beaupré, this stunning Catholic basilica is a destination for 500,000 pilgrims each year. The present-day church dates to 1926, but the first chapel was built here in the 17th century. Another famous Catholic basilica is the Cathédrale Notre-Dame de Québec, designed by the architect Baillarger and completed in 1844. The interior of Notre-Dame de Québec is very impressive with a beautiful altar, episcopal canopy and stained glass windows. Next up at 7, Parliament Building, Hôtel du Parlement and Parliament Hill. This spaciously laid out district, immediately southwest of the old Upper Town, is the seat of Quebec's provincial government. The Parliament, completed in 1877 but later extended, could have been modelled on any number of Parisian public buildings. The Salle de l'Assemblée Nationale, the National Assembly, and Salle de Conseil Législatif, Legislative Council, are open to the public. Both are fine old chambers, sumptuously furnished. Tickets should be obtained in advance. Nearby, find the Grand Théâtre, a venue for plays, concerts and symphony performances, as well as the large Palais de Congrès shopping and entertainment complex. At 6, Château Frontenac. Constructed for the Canadian Pacific Railway in 1894, the Grand Falmont Le Château Frontenac is one of the city's most prominent landmarks and esteemed hotels. This historic property can be seen from miles away and is especially impressive at night. In front of the hotel, Terrasse de Farine offers stunning views northwards to the Laurentians, and the Promenade des Gouverneurs leads southward toward the Citadel and Plans of Abraham. This elevated vantage was the original site of Fort St. Louis, the governor's residence in colonial times. Tourists can see the ruins underneath the promenade. Chateau Frontenac is also historically significant for the Quebec Conference in August 1943, with the Allied powers, Winston Churchill, Franklin D. Roosevelt, William L. M. King, Vice Admiral Lord Mountbatten, the U.S. Chief of Staff, General George C. Marshall, and others laid preparations for the D-Day landings in Normandy, June 6, 1944. Next up at 5, visit Musée de la Civilisation. The Musée de la Civilisation in Quebec City is a 3-part institution that delves into the many facets of human history and the establishment of French America, with the main museum located in Basseville near the Old Port. Built to designs by the well-known architect Moshe Safdie, the Central Museum is of great architectural interest. The permanent collection draws from civilizations around the world, as well as exploring the Quebec experience. The Musée de l'Amérique francophone is housed in the historic Séminaire de Québec in Upper Town. As the name suggests, the museum deals with all aspects of the history of the French in North America. The Musée de la Civilisation also has exhibits at Place Royale, where Samuel de Champlain founded Quebec, the first permanent French settlement in North America. At 4, stroll through Quartier Petit Champlain. Once the bustling capital of New France, the Quartier Petit Champlain is arguably the most beautiful area of the city. Wandering the narrow streets that lace between the historic buildings makes you feel like you are in the heart of an old European city. The stone structures that line the pedestrian-only streets now house a wide variety of shops, services and restaurants. This is the perfect place to visit for strolling and meandering, and it's a truly lovely area year-round. Tourists will find artisan boutiques, Quebec cuisine restaurants and bistros, art galleries and a generous assortment of sweet shops offering everything from handcrafted fudge and nougat to a stylish crêperie. Clothing boutiques here offer unique items for sale, from stores that offer only alpaca products to those showing the latest trends. Photographers will also find interesting sights in the Quartier Petit Champlain. The umbrella-covered lane, Rue de Cul-de-Sac, offers a colourful spectacle, as well as some respite from the sun or rain. While you're here, pop into La Feugerie for a treat. Watch for the large Trompe-l'œil mural, Fresque du Petit Champlain, at the far end of Rue de Petit Champlain that gives a glimpse into the city's history. At 3, see the Plains of Abraham, Champ de Bataille. Outside the city walls, to the west of the citadel, stretches the green expanse known as the Plains of Abraham, Champ de Bataille, where in 1759 the British, led by General Wolfe, fought the French under Montcalm and won. Exhibits retell the tumultuous history of how Quebec City resisted and then fell to the British. The park is also home to the remains of 2 Martello towers, later additions to Quebec's fortifications. Begun in the late 1930s, the Joan of Arc garden designed by Louis Perron has a fabulous display of flowers from spring until fall. Families visiting with children will find interactive exhibits at the museum which encourage younger visitors to engage with history, and young children will have fun with the family treasure hunt, which encourages exploration and discovery within the park. At number 2, explore La Citadelle de Québec. Thrusting upwards from the western facing the St. Lawrence River, Cap Diamant reaches a height of 100 meters and commands an extensive and varied panorama. Sitting atop this is Quebec's star-shaped citadel, a massive fortress protected by thick walls, ramparts and ditches that was built in 1832. Still an active military post, the citadel is used as military quarters for generals, officers and servicemen, as well as the summer residence of the Governor-General of Canada. This is also the headquarters of the 22nd Canadian Regiment, which formed at the beginning of the First World War and boasts a distinguished record, including action at the Battle of the Somme and much later in the Korean War. Summer visitors can watch the changing of the guard ceremony each morning, and the Military Museum, located in the mid-18th century powder magazine in the southern corner of the citadel, is open year-round. From the far end of the boardwalk in front of the Chateau Frontenac, a set of stairs leads up to the citadel and Plains of Abraham. And finally, at number 1, wander through Place Royale. This is tourist central in Quebec, both for the history and the modern-day ambience that comes with the restaurants, patios and shops that now fill the historic structures. Place Royale stands on the site of Quebec's actual foundation, the spot where, in 1608, Samuel de Champlain erected a fur trading post that soon grew into the capital of French America. Named in honor of Louis XIV, whose bust adorns it, Place Royale is the largest surviving ensemble of 17th and 18th century buildings in North America. The pretty stone church, Notre Dame de Victoire, faces a cobbled square, along with Maison Chevalier of the Musée de la Civilisation. Adjacent to Place Royale, facing out over the river and encircled by stout walls and palisades, the little Batterie Royale was constructed in 1691. In summer, the area is home to outdoor dining areas. In winter, the snow transforms the old streets and stone buildings into a postcard-perfect scene. This is a beautiful area to wander through in the day or evening and at any time of the year. And there you have the top 10 rated attractions and things to do in Quebec City. Did you like what you saw? Let us know in the comments down below. Share this video with your friends and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more fantastic travel guides. Hope you like the French. See you next time.